seconds. Boom. And why was I juggling? I don't know. I thought it would be fun to do something different other than having my intro. I love the intro. I love the intro, but seeing it, seeing seeing the thumbnail on every single one of my posts is a little annoying, and I'm not sure how to change it. And every time I try to change the thumbnail on like Facebook and stuff, um, I can't do it. I don't know. I'm sure I can do it. Anyways, good morning. Dobre jutra. Dobre ranok. Buenos dias. All of that. Today, I wanted to do a quick video on hope. And the reason I wanted to do this on hope is recently I've had some experiences, and some good, some not so good, where I've seen hope lost and hope gained and all of that. So I thought this would be perfect following up on what we talked about yesterday, or what I talked about yesterday. I would love to have everybody on here just to talk about this, right? All these fun things. So following up on Wilma Rudolph from yesterday and the things that she achieved in her life, and just the amazing obstacles that she had to overcome required an immense amount of hope, right? Hopefully you looked that up. If you didn't look that up, look up Wilma Rudolph, Olympic gold medalist. I'm sure you can find it, or look at my post from yesterday, my video from yesterday, and you will see a link in there too, that you can read about. And there's videos on YouTube and all of that. Anyways, dovetailing off of that with hope, there is a few things. And just to preface this afternoon, so I'm going to set the topic right now, kind of go over a little bit of information on hope. And then this afternoon at 5:30 p.m. my time, or 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to go into some tools, some action steps that you can take for developing hope and refining that and identifying it, and what to do when you maybe lose hope and things like that. And the one question to ask yourself, and the one question I would like to ask everybody, I should have started with this, is what's one thing you're hopeful for? What's one thing you're hopeful for in your life right now? I would love to know. Comment, please. Let me know one thing you're hopeful for. Even if it's just, I hope it's a sunny day today. Boom. Anything. Any little amount of hope that you can muster from anything builds momentum in other areas of your life and makes everything seem possible, and that future focus really helps. And the one thing to look at, the one thing to think about when you're thinking about hope, is whether you're fantasizing about things or dwelling on things. A lot of times we fantasize about stuff, right? We're like, oh, that'll be so amazing. I sure hope that happens. Well, that's not really hope. That's a wish. When you fantasize about something and you just dream about it all the time, it's a dream, it's a wish, it's something that has nothing behind it, no action that you can take to get to that point that you want to be. And then there's dwelling on it, where you have maybe a hope or you have an idea for the future, but you're like, you see every freaking obstacle that gets in the way, right? And we all know people like that. It's like, oh, that would be really cool if that happened. No, that's not going to happen because of this and that and this and the other thing, and this person did that, and I can't do this because so and so did this to me, and I don't know, you know what I mean, right? So victim versus hero mindset, that's what we're looking at. So not always easy. I'm not saying it's easy. Never is. Well, I'm not going to say never, because never and always are two words that I try not to use. A lot of times it's not easy. But if it were easy, as the saying goes, everybody would do it. So think about that. The combination hope comes together really, really well when you can combine and mix fantasizing about what you want in the future and the dwelling on what the obstacles will be on the way. When you can put those two together, you have what's called reality, right? Sometimes reality is not always the most fun thing, but Putting those two together gives you a realistic vision for the future and makes sometimes the impossible seem possible and gives you hope for that better future. I'm so happy. I kind of feel like I'm starting to get in a rhythm here. So, so just to keep this short as possible, let me know down below something that you're hopeful for the future. And the future could be literally in 10 minutes from now, or it can be 10 years from now. But let me know something you're hopeful for. And hopeful is you've thought about that, right? You've thought about what are the obstacles? What are the things that I might have run into? It's realistic. Maybe it's not realistic, but it's something that you have thought about in detail and you realize it. Why not? So let me know that. This afternoon, like I said, I'm going to go through some more specifics. I'm going to give you some actual things that like homework. Because everybody likes homework, right? Everybody loves homework. And once again, speaking of hope, I hope that you all have been sleeping amazing. I have a link in somewhere in here, I think, hopefully somewhere, depending on where you're at. If you're interested in signing up for my free sleep class starting next week, throwing that in there. I'm going to put that in at the end of every one of these because why not? It's that important. And I hope that you will attend. There we go. There's a hope. I can't really do a lot about that except for share it. So with that said, I will see you in, I'm going to be on the road too. So this is going to be really interesting. I don't know. I might have to try to do this from my phone at 5:30 or 7:30, 5:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll figure it out because that's what I do. Figure things out and make them happen more often than not. So have an amazing day because it's better than the alternative.